Okay, I think we're going to go ahead and get started. We have a good amount of people here already, and Janelle will continue to let everyone into the room who's joining. So I just want to start off by saying thank you to everyone who is here, employers and students. We understand, your time is valuable and there's a lot of different things to manage right now. So we appreciate you taking the time to join us for this. This is an event that is geared specifically towards my sector, which is education, public, and social services. So we're hoping that you'll learn more about the opportunities available to you within this field. And if you don't know anything yet, this is a good chance for you to listen in and just figure out some of the different roles and responsibilities that these type of workers deal with on a day-to-day basis. Um, I also want to just let you know that we're going to have about 11 employers here, and each one is going to have 5 minutes to speak. So we ask that each employer keep it to about 5 minutes. And then we're going to take questions from the chat only. So we've decided not to do voice and video questions because we don't want everyone muting and unmuting themselves. Sometimes there's a lot of overlap when that happens. So if you could write your questions in the chat, and then Melissa, my colleague, will be reading the questions from the chat, and the employers will be able to answer that way. We also have some employers who are not going to be able to stay on for the total event. So we will be taking some questions at the end, but that will be for the employers that are staying for the duration. So if you have questions, we encourage you to ask it directly after each employer speaks. That way you can get your answer in the case that they need to hop off. And then some things that we're going to go over are different vacancies that employers have, some responsibilities, benefits, and things like that, especially the qualifications, because I know a lot of you have just gotten your certificates. Some of you are working on your certificates and will be done soon, maybe next semester or the semester after. So it's a really good opportunity for you to learn about what's out there, some of the different employers that we have relationships with. And lastly, before we move forward, I just want to let everyone know that this whole thing will be recorded. So once it's done, I'm going to be sending everyone the recording by email, and I'll also send you a link to the slides in case you just want to go through the slides yourself, as well as contact information for the employers. So if you want to just relax and watch the event and not have to take notes, please feel free to do that. Don't worry about writing anything down because we will share that with you. And okay, so let me go to the next slide. So I wanted to give a quick overview of the agenda. These are all of the employers that we have presenting. So we'll go in order one by one. Right after I'm